What is up, everybody? Welcome, one and all. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to CrowCast, episode 68. Joining us very shortly are Mikey Evans and Max Rhead. There they are, Bert and Ernie, a.k.a. The founders of the wonderful Steelhouse Festival, which is happening in just 10, 11 days. Absolutely incredible, Ron. It's going to be a blast, bud.
It's incredible, but it's a good place to be at the moment. Things are moving. I'm noticing from grass level upwards, small events are becoming bigger capacities.
Yeah.
It's really, really exciting. I mean, while we're on that, we're sadly not there on the Friday on the Steelhouse. We will be in Bradford, which is currently sold out. If anybody wants to, I've noticed a lot of ticket swapping, etc. Get on the groups, get on the fan page, connect with people. They are, as soon as they becoming available, people are having them, which is fantastic to see. And then obviously we will be joining them for Steelhouse Festival on the Saturday, mate. Can't wait to sit down with the boys in a second, talk about like everything that's been going on and the fact of they've got the green light, everything's happening. Another adjustment to the bill, as we can see in front of us. Stormbroken have joined now, and Uriah Heep are now the new headliners on the Sunday evening. Fair play. There's just so much that goes into that. I mean, every time we've done CrowCast, we've had to adjust posters every time we kind of drop in Steelhouse, but they just keep moving that ball, man, and making it happen, like, you know. So
I know. In all fairness, the stress levels must be just through the roof. But the green light it's a go. It's incredible. If you do have any questions or queries about the festival, drop us a little message in the comments tonight, then we can put them forward to Bert and Ernie, the two Welsh festival wizards.
yeah, and then the week after that, mate, we go up to North Wales. And that's on. So that's in the Tivoli. I think that's sold out. I don't know whether that poster is updated. If there are still tickets yet, again, ask everybody. Because I know, like I said, a lot of these rescheduled gigs, majority have sold out, especially the night after in Bury St. Edmunds, which is just push play. Sold out a few CrowCasts ago, that one. I know Lee was chuffed to bits. So yeah, man, and they're just our upcoming shows, those four. Yet again, I know we're fast forwarding, Shane, and 2022, this next one I'm gonna say. Those damn crows in a castle, for God's sake. I mean,
what a combo.
The fun that we're going to have on that gig. The only reason I'm pulling this up because there's so many gigs before this, but it's nearly sold out, Shane.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I've had really good word off Aled, and it's nearly sold out. So for anybody who's still thinking about coming to this show, I mean, the bill is fantastic. You got Mason Hill, you got Florence Black, Tribalist, James and Nicole Gunn. Thursday, August the 11th, 2022. This is because a few people got confused and thought it was this August. But genuinely, that's gone. All standing tickets with Castle Rock have gone anyway. They've all gone. So there's like literally a small number left. So yeah, don't miss out. I know that one's like well ahead, mate. But it's just really nice to hear that, you know, the rock community's like, right, we can start spending our hard-earned money and start supporting the bands, like, you know, so.
It's insane, but it's absolutely insane. We're talking about live shows again. We got a few coming up now in the next couple of weeks. Cannot wait to hit that stage and see all those faces again at the barrier. Can't wait to see you, Crow family.
Yes, unbelievable. I mean, Paul has just said, now got my Castle gig. Robert Johnson got my tickets for the Castle. Claire got tickets for the Castle. Tan, so excited for Crows at the Castle. I know it's 2022, but you know, it's fantastic. Like I said, the fact of that's nearly gone, that will be sold out. There's no way that'll remain. There won't be any available, like, you know, but the upcoming shows we're equally as excited for, and equally excited for the whole rock community, basically everybody, because it goes like right down from the top to the bottom. Anybody who works around it, whether you're security or whether you're a roadie or lighting or sound technicians, everybody's getting back to it, mate.
Yeah, it's incredible, but they're our family too. You know, the people that work behind the scenes and make our
Yeah.
shows possible, and meeting up with promoters, and it's great, but it's truly motoring again now. So just can't wait to play. Cannot wait to play, as Shiny would say.
Yeah. And we'll go more into Steelhouse. And as Shane said, anybody got any questions tonight for Mikey or for Max, put them into the comments. We'll collect them and we'll fire them across to the boys. And that's anything. If you want to know like how they started, their friendship, anything, we'll try and cover as much as we can. But there we go. What's Lee Graham saying by there, Shane?
The venue have literally just this evening released more tickets for Just Push Play due to demand. Grab your tickets here. There we go. If anybody haven't got tickets to Just Push Play in Bury St. Edmunds, there's your chance. Release more tickets. Incredible.
Wow. That's fantastic. Fantastic. That's great.
Thank you, Lee.
Oh, yeah. Few people asking about the merch. What's going on with the merch at the moment? Because a lot of people have been buying the coffee, enjoying the coffee. I know it's starting to be delivered. Here's a little, check that out.
There it is. We have got the Crow Coffee and enamel mug, the new grey snapback hat, new beer cozies, I don't know what they're called. Those damn Crow sweater, and the new Crow flag. Yeah, lots of orders came through. They were dispatched yesterday or the day before, a lot of them. There's a few more coming in. So we're on top of it. Thank you so much for your support. But grab your new merch right now. Head on over to www.thosedamncrows.com. Go get it.
Oh, yeah. And the Euros.
Oh, yeah.
It's after that drop last week, man. I'm out of energy, like, you know. But the Euros are finished as well, dude. It's kind of sad because today I was there, kind of looking at my planner, working out what matches would be on, and thinking, oh no, you know, because I'm just in that pattern of either a 5 o'clock kickoff or the evening kickoff. So I do miss it. It was a brilliant tournament.
It was, and congratulations to England. They were brilliant,
Yes.
right to the wire.
Yeah.
Absolutely sensational. Yeah, all good.
Yeah, because I mean, anybody who follows us on the socials, it's only a bit of banter at the end of the day. Like I said, it's all to do with the footy, so it's always a bit of banter, whether who you're supporting, etc. Because I know a few people were like, "Oh, you're supporting Italy, are you? I thought you were supporting Ukraine. I thought you were supporting Denmark." And it's like, it's just banter. It's football. That's what I love about footy. Like, you know, it's well, so we'll build up. I'm sure we'll speak to Max and Mikey about that as well, because you know we've got to get them prepped for after Steelhouse when they lose the friendly, like, you know.
Well, this is it.
It's just banter.
It is, exactly. But England, what a squad they've got, and I tell you what, if they will win stuff. It's no question. They've got the skill. Just keep that unit together now and get behind them. You know what I mean? Get behind them. None of this. Oh, should have done this. Should have done that. Get behind them. What a team. They will come good.
Yeah, totally different for us because I think we're just happy to be involved.
Oh, 100%. It's just a party atmosphere, and you know,
yeah,
can't believe we're here. Yeah, absolutely.
We had an open top bus. And we were in the semi-finals. You would have swore, if you watch that DVD, I'll be coming home. Don't Take Me Home.
Yeah.
You'd swear we won the Euros in 2016. Like, you know, that's how much we love it. Like, you know, so Shane's completely right. Get behind your team. Like, you know, even if you crash out the group stage, get behind your team. Like, you know, so... But hey, the boys will probably have a chat about football. Should we have a guest or should we have two guests tonight?
Let's have two guests. Ladies and gentlemen, Crow family, please welcome the two Welsh wizards, Mikey Evans and Max Rhead from Steelhouse Festival.
Oh,
hey!
Look at that sunset, everybody.
They're only up the mountain.
Look at that.
Beautiful, eh?
Oh, wow.
Max won't be long now. He's always late, isn't he? But he's just parking the car.
I love that.
He's just parking the car, and then he'll be on. All right. I think he's just coming just behind me now. Oh, hang on.
Hey,
my God, look at that.
Smile and wave.
Oh, mate, look at that. You're up the mountain.
We're up the mountain. Hang on,
This is
sorry, it's a bit wobbly.
fantastic.
Hello, everybody. He's got a
You
new
know-
motor.
What's that? Noted 16, like 3 hours. What's
3 days. There we are. Look, in he comes. There we are. It's yeah. It's just been doing a bit of rolling. We rock and roll, and we also just roll.
That was one hell of an entrance. I got to
What
admit,
an
the WWE would be proud of that, Max.
It's been said before, but one hell of an entrance.
But
You're up the mountain, boys. It's
There we are.
amazing.
Look at that.
Absolutely amazing.
We're on site already. We're getting everything prepared for everyone.
So
Are you
when
on-
did you arrive? Have you been up there a few days or weeks or?
We've from Monday we've been on site. Myself and Mike and Bob and Joe and a couple of others. But we've had some training weekends with some of the crew over the last couple of weeks, getting all the backstage area ready and getting everything ready for everyone to arrive. You know, it's going to be fantastic this year. We can't. Well, after everything that's gone on, I think we're all ready for it, aren't we?
Yeah.
We are, bud. We are. I mean, I was going to ask this, like, you know, obviously this is 10 years. Like, how does this compare to the other years of Steelhouse? I mean, the stress levels, boys, must be. Is it on? Is it off? Is it on? I mean, what's it been like, boys?
it's been just that. Yeah, it's been a bit. It's been a bit of a rodeo. It's got to be said. You know, I mean, I know. Look, it's a festival. Everybody's had nearly 18 months of challenges. Everybody's had across the bay, but trying to put on a festival in this climate is it can get to you sometimes, but you know it's what we do. You know, we're event organizers apparently, so so what are you going to do? You're going to try and ride the rodeo and get it on. And the fact of the matter that we've got it on, and we'll be the first kind of large scale event in Wales, music based, is quite a buzz. Yeah, it's kind of worth the sleepless nights, and it's worth the grief. It's always worth the grief, but yeah, this year has just been it's been extraordinary. And to think that we're decamped up here now, things are coming in, infrastructure's happening. The bands are booked, the tech specs going out. You know, it's madness and brilliant, and we can't wait to welcome everybody up to the mountain. We just can't. We can't wait to see you two either.
Oh,
boys. Come on,
yeah. Come on. Well, for anybody like listening or watching this, they surprised us tonight because we didn't know you were up there. That's the God's honest truth. Or we'd be up there now. We genuinely would be up there now. It would have been the first CrowCast live from the mountain, it's and what an evening as well. And you're both looking so well, boys, honestly, considering we know how hard you've been working. You're really humble and you're underplaying it, but we know how hard you've been working to make it happen this year. Night and day and night. It's been incredible to have a slight insight to just how hard you guys work. But it must be so rewarding to be sitting there now. Beautiful sunset. And everything, like you said, is starting to move. All the chess pieces are coming into play, Oh, I'm so happy for you. Really, really happy for you.
Yeah, well, I mean, your dressing room, yours actually came in today. So you're ready. We're ready and waiting for you, boys.
Is that just Ronnie's dressing room, or?
yeah. Sort of Bob is just sitting across out to just shot here, our fixer man here. And he's already taken the brown M&Ms out of the bowl, so Ronnie will be able to play.
Well, I'm not entirely sure who's been preparing the tech specs and the riders for the Crows recently, since lockdown. But I'm really surprised that you've requested separate dressing rooms, and particularly that Ronnie wanted the larger one. I don't know what's going on there. What's going on, boys?
Yeah, and China wanted it. What is it? Kind of glittery pink. He wants it all painted. I'm mental. I am mental, boys. I tell you. And don't worry, the sandwiches aren't too big. The meat won't confuse you.
I was half waiting for him then, Shane, to pan off to a shoebox or something. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Brilliant, boys.
Yes.
No, it's you know, the last couple of days have been really exciting. Seeing stuff arrive on site. And I have to say, talking about the you know, the last year and whatever, the support we had from you guys, from the artists, and all the attendees and all the guys that come up here, you know, they all rolled their tickets over. They all, in the expectation this was going to happen this year, the thought of rolling that over again, it didn't really enter our heads. It was, we were going to make this happen. Obviously, we jumped through every hoop and we've overcome every hurdle that's been put in our path. Not with any kind of agenda from anyone. Everyone wants it to be safe. Public Health Wales have been fantastic. The local authority, Welsh Assembly, because ultimately we all want this to go ahead, but we all want it to go ahead safely. So we feel the pressure of putting it on. But we're big, stupid Welshmen, aren't we? We're going to make this happen.
Yeah,
Incredible.
You know, come and rasa. You know, in Ebervale, can't read, can't write, can only roll. So we best put a festival on. But no, I mean, just reiterating what Max says, everybody who supported it and hung in there with the tickets, just incredible, really. And you know, we've had a bit of a white knuckle ride with the bill. You know, that's been an interesting ride there. But you know, it's sort of, you know, the news with Europe and all that last week. We you know, they really, really wanted to play. There's no band on earth, you know, boys, that doesn't want to play. I mean, they were so up for trying to make that happen. But you know, Mick Box gets on his cape. You know, Uriah Heep in, Stone Broken people in, and to the rescue, into the breach, and all of that, and we carry on. I
tell you what, boys, I can see just through the backstage area in the bus there, the sun's just about setting. Should we have a little wander around the site? How about that?
Do you want to put
this? Come on, that's brilliant. Love it.
Yeah, protect the bow at all costs.
Always protect the bow. That's mine. Get yours.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Look at them. They're like a Chuckle Brothers here. Come on, now.
To me, to you. Right, he's gone in front of me here now, so I've just got the camera. But there we are. Hey. So here we are. We're just leaving. That's kind of like crew catering situation there, where all our hard-working volunteers and all that eat and drink and other things, and then we're going round now into what will be the dressing room area, and this is dressing room A. You're working your way up to this one, lads. Obviously, you started on the bottom end in the dressing rooms, and you're working your way steadily up. Yeah. Next year, come on, dressing room A, please. This is a 32-footer, Ron. We wouldn't find you in there for months if you did it. We actually use you now, Ronnie, as a unit of measurement on site. We say, how many Ronnies can you fit in there? Yeah. Is that a full Oxford? I don't know. No, I think it's half an Oxford. But so anyway, right, here's we're going across now. Sort of, there's more units. That one there, Crow family. That's the that will be the one that the boys will be trying to deal with meat and small breads, and there'll be a corner of it be glittery pink for Shiner. You know, Ron will have his bowl of M&Ms. He probably climb in them, really. No brown ones in there.
No browns. Doing backstroke in the bowl.
And then if I just spin this round, so right, this, I mean, obviously it's not right. So where Matthew is now, and sort of that, ladies and gents, that's the arena. There will be a great big mother of a stage there in a few days now. Just this weekend is coming in, and that is right where it'll be plonked, and everybody else will be watching those down crows in that great big ruddy field behind me.
Yes,
fantastic. Yes. Boys. So how long does that stage take, boys, to set up?
2 days. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a bigger stage than the last couple of years as well. So we've geared up. We've gone up again. We like every year. I think the people who come regularly to the festival, they'll see that it's increasing every year. We add things. The arena's a bit wider this year. The stage is a bit bigger. You know, it's all we like to. It's development, isn't it? It's progress.
There's more places to run, Shane. There's a couple more. There's a couple more stage decks in there for you to kind of make a nuisance of yourself with.
You got insurance, boys, have you? You got insurance?
Public liability up the wazoo. Especially when you're on board. But so there we are. That's the Big Dipper there. That's where everybody will be.
Yeah.
Beautiful sunset over here.
And I don't know but sort of around there. Sorry, boys, we're on a camera. We had a bit of some technical stuff, but over there there's a great big orange yellow thing in the sky, which is set in a golden hour. This is the best that we can ever hope to look. Golden hour.
Yeah.
So come on, everybody, come and join us. We can't wait to see everyone.
Yeah,
fantastic.
We've been telling everybody, so the day tickets are currently sold out, but there's still a few weekend tickets. Is that right?
Yeah, but not many now. There's just literally there's a handful.
There we go.
So get them while you can, kids. Should we have a wander through? We'll take you through it as well. This is just for the shenanigans, I guess. Really, this is where kind of like we get set up. That's the War Pig's Arms there, boys. One day you'll be famous enough to go in the War Pig one day.
Oh, is it? Look at that.
Yeah.
What is that like? That's a private bar, is it?
That's our little private bar area. Yeah, I mean, it's smoking jackets, cravats, that sort of thing. That's what's going on there. Yeah, this is kind of like one of our trailers, our big trailer trucks. All the kitchen stuff is in there for catering and crew stuff. So we're walking on a hard standing. And this here behind me is the big green bus that we sleep in when we're up here. And it's Bob in the background fixing stuff.
What Bob?
He just fixed us a Thai green curry, let me tell you. Awesome.
You living like kings, boys.
But there we are. And, I don't know if you can see it really. Oh, hang on, some lights are going on. But in the bus, I don't know if you can see that, everybody, but hang on.
Generals gathered
in their masses.
Look at that.
And our Steelhouse clock, which is still stuck on 2019.
No, it's not. Steelhouse clock is stuck on cider o'clock.
Yeah, always protecting the bow. But so there we are. That's a little tour of the surroundings, and it's where we live.
Boys, I'm so excited. You know that we are so excited to get up the mountain. But everybody here, there's so many messages just saying how they can't wait. How they can't wait for it. The mountain looks beautiful. Can't wait to be up there. Everyone's buzzed about it, boys. I'm so glad you've done this up the mountain to give us a bit of a taster.
It's brilliant. Brilliant.
No, it's it's staggering that it's on, and we're so excited and just bowled over by everybody's support. Everybody's just been fantastic. 2 years. I mean, God, we've all missed live music so much. Will we ever take this for granted ever again? Not that I don't think many genuine rock fans ever do, but it's it's been one hell of a ride, isn't it? I mean, you boys on the cusp of what you were doing, we were lucky to be out on tour with you, and how exciting that was, how positive everything looked, the outlook, and it's, you gathered yourself and you've plowed on, but my God, not in a way that you would have expected. You would have been expected to be playing your butts off for the last 18 months, and God, haven't we missed it all, huh?
Oh, honestly, but it has been like, because obviously you were our first guest, Mikey, as well. I know Max couldn't make it on that, and then it kind of rolled that we spent so long after that episode, behind the scenes having having a couple of beers and a chat, and then we used to, we have met up a few times on here and had like a Zoom bar and I think that was lovely as well because we really got to know you guys because you're so busy. For any band who gets the opportunity to sit down and have a beer with you, you put your heart and soul into the festival. So you can really see when you're there, you're all over the place. You're making sure everybody's happy. And then it's nice to see you both relax. So it was great to spend that quality time and kind of have the insight to what was going on. And like I said, we knew how hard you were working. So it is hard when you read stuff online and people are going, oh, they need to get that or what's happening with the bill. And you're thinking in your head, they are doing everything they can. Do you know what I mean? There is nothing, I couldn't think of anything else you can do right now, So, and how hard it is as well, because like you said, you have got the advantage where, like, say, a download. I remember you saying that in the last episode, Mikey. There's a lot more run up. There's a lot more where you can be more hands on, and the Steelhouse family, as you know, and the people who support you, the volunteers, they will chip in. They will muck in with the roads. They will muck in with the cooking, the everything. To have that support is incredible. But you guys kind of lead by example, so that's what I love.
Well, we were down on the road, the infamous road, down by the barrier, straight off the main highway. We were rolling it this morning. That's me, Bob, our two dads. Down there on a roller, shovels, spades, and wheelbarrows, and getting everything ready. We are stupid enough that there's no job we won't do, which is great.
Yeah, no, it is a different thing when downloads at a level where it's brilliant download. We love it. But Live Nation are this massive global entity that can sustain massive worldwide events. Touring bands of major. We've got to kind of get involved in every department. And
well, our running joke on site is I know you had Andy Coppin on the Steelcast on the CrowCast, not the Steelcast. That's our
that's our second show. That is
where all good podcasts are found. The Steelcast, yeah.
No, on the CrowCast, you had Andy, and we're massive fans of his, and massive fans of Download. We can forever be seen propping up a bar somewhere and seeing some incredible bands there. But the running joke, particularly during Build Week, is that I think we're up to number 1,422 of things that Andy Coppin doesn't have to do, but we do.
Yeah.
Digging roads, emptying toilets, all that kind of stuff. So we're on a different scale to them, but and it's very hands-on and it's very organic, and it's all about the crew that we have and the volunteers and the Steelhouse family make it what it is.
Yeah. We've got a few questions here now, boys, because obviously we
Be
asked
nice.
for, well, yeah, we will.
Yeah.
But obviously, there will be some changes. There's one year, Ray Ralph, is it correct that the camping areas have been moved around this year?
They have to enlarge them and to create better facilities for everyone. That's the reason for that. We've swapped the adult camping and the family camping around to make the adult camping site larger and to put the family campsite slightly further away, because obviously with kids and people who want a quieter campsite, they're a bit further away, and also to accommodate a much larger glamping site, because glamping and living vehicles really seem to be the growth sector in festivals. It is everyone's got a VW van and all wants to go glamping.
I would say as well though that that while there's been a configuration change, that nothing is there's no 3/4 mile trekking to the stage or whatever. It's just a slight rejig really, and sort of distance wise it's all the same. pretty
Yeah.
much.
We had a horrific experience. Not the sort of the short-lived Sonosphere Festival. We went to, what year would that have been, Mike?
2009 now.
Oh, you're always good with dates.
Yeah, I'm always good with dates.
And that I carried a crate of beer about 420 miles, and it nearly killed me.
I was going to
from
say, there's
car
probably only 3 left, is it, by the time you got there?
It got lighter as we got there, but my boots got heavier. I don't know what was happening, but
And your bladder.
But
I tell you what I've noticed this year, though, boys, like just the Steelhouse Virgins, like the first timers come into the festival.
Yeah. There's a
Loads of
few of
people.
those.
Yeah.
The vast majority of people, I think, on site will be returning crew, but we've had lots of messages from people who are asking questions because it's their first time, and we're welcoming them to the site, giving them all the information, and I'm sure that everyone on site will give them a wonderful, warm welcome. We us in Wales, we know how to welcome people to our beautiful countryside, don't we?
Absolutely, bud. There we are. Donna Morgan, I'm a Steelhouse Virgin. Any tips?
Well, right, it's outdoors, right? And
I'm very crude. I was thinking all kinds of things.
Ignore him. It's an outdoor event, and it is on a mountaintop. So even when it's summer, and as you can see, the sun shines on Steelhouse Festival.
Always,
it's beautiful. But bring your warm ones, because that bring your thermals and make sure that you're wrapped up warm. That's my first one.
Good tip.
Just take it nice and easy on that road. It won't kill you. It's absolutely fine. I mean, people do, often bang on about the road, but we do our best with it. And if you take it nice and easy, you'll get to the top all in good time. So
and what you can expect is an incredible welcome on the mountain. And I think we'd like to take kind of credit for the atmosphere at the Steelhouse Festival, but we can't and we won't. It's the Steelhouse family and the volunteers. They set the tone, and everything follows from that. And the kind of feedback we get from all over the country and all over the world that people have come to this festival, the first thing they say is about the incredible welcome and the atmosphere. And that is something that organically came along. I'd love to take credit for that, but it isn't. It's something that just came along. So everyone who's coming for the first time, I'm sure you'll experience that as well.
Yeah, we know for a fact that people have come on their own, in previous years and made friends with people and kept up with people, and they return because they've found a strong friendship bond with people, and that's what the Steelhouse Festival is all about, really.
And rock music and festivals and all of that. That's what brings us all together, isn't it? It's that love it's that common love of incredible music.
And then occasionally, bands come along and invent things like the heavy metal conga, which doesn't happen anywhere else, does it, lads? Huh? The heavy metal conga got invented on this mountain by a certain pair.
It was class.
It is.
It's
It's highly addictive, your festival, because I haven't found a festival for years that I always check my schedule or I always want to be there. Do you know what I mean? Even if we're not playing, I just want to be there. Because like you said, you can just go up on your own. There's so many people you'll bump into, so many like-minded people. That's the key to it. So many friendly people. And I know a lot of people who are coming up on their own this year. They just bring in a tent, staying on their own because they know that community is there. Like they're not going to be in a field on their own. They're going to be dancing around. They're going to enjoy themselves. And they're always going to be helped as well, which is another key thing. If they're feeling a little bit lost, anybody will help you, but it's definitely one of our favorites. And it's Shane, it's like we always talk about it, honestly, in the camp, in the Crow camp. Like we're always like, have we got anything around there? Or like this year we're planning to come back, and then we want to kind of hang out as much as we can. I bet this will be the first year where you just don't want it to stop. I imagine every band, you just want it to be the longest set, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, do you really want to drag that moment out? Because I just feel it's going to be so special. 10 years, You know,
Yeah.
it's just, you're not going to want it to end. Like, you know, that party, fucking hell, we won't. We'll just close the mountain and none of us leave.
But I guess with with 10 years on the clock, it is perhaps it's you're always going forward with Steelhouse. It's always the next thing. But
Yeah.
perhaps it is a time you can look back. I mean, people. Well, I love it. People have met and started going out with each other and got engaged and married up here. Those sorts of things that kind of blows your mind a bit, really. People, getting married because they met at a rock festival that you're putting on is pretty amazing. But those sorts of things, yeah, it's so cool, so cool.
It's the bands, the moments, the memories. We've talked about it before, where not just ourselves, there's other bands you've watched grow and they're starting to come back to the festival and moving up the bill. It's beautiful what you've created, boys. It really, really is. And it's only 10 days. It's only 10 days. Finally, like,
shut up.
Christ, don't say that. We got some stuff we got some work to do between now and then.
Oh man. And we just, but yeah, it's going to be a busy time now, boys. Honestly, I mean, he just came in on the roller. Literally, there's been some rolling going on. It's up to the wire. We've there's always stuff to do, and there's plenty to be done in the next 10 days.
Does everybody like part of your team now? Do they start arriving daily and that's it? They stay then the longevity of it. So is it always people now arriving constantly to help and form that crew? Like,
it'll start Thursday, Friday this week. Some crew will be coming in over the weekend. All the fence lines are coming in. The stage is coming in.
Yeah.
And then it'll build gradually next week until the 3 production days there, and they'll just over 100. Looking at Joe now because she's got the spreadsheet. There's about 108 volunteers that'll be here over the weekend, or the production weekend, and then it'll tail off then on the D-rig. But yeah, people will start coming in from Thursday, Friday this week.
Incredible. I love that.
So there's a question here, Helen Jones. When will we know about the shuttle, the times of the shuttle?
Tomorrow.
It will be. Do you know there have been lots of hurdles and obstacles and lots of additional stresses this year because of COVID and because of all the regulations around that. And one of them has been the shuttle bus, but it has been resolved, and the details of the shuttle bus will be published tomorrow. So it's literally in the last 2 days it's been sorted. So yes. Have no fear. Shuttle bus will be running from the Parkway, and the times will be published tomorrow.
I just imagine Max on his roller just taking everybody.
That's what I was thinking then.
One at a time.
Hey, let me tell you, a few times that looked like an option.
Hey, it's not the most absurd option we've had in the last 2 weeks either.
Well, that's the thing. It's not a normal year, so you can't go to the blueprint that works for you guys. You're always kind of looking around that or working out how the fuck do we make this work? Like, and
just to give a little insight into that is that something that we would never have thought of until we started kind of really putting plans in place for this year back in February, March. Is that you go to your normal suppliers for your fencing and your porta cabins and your trackway and your lights and everything else, and they go, sorry, they're all out. All the porta cabins in the world are currently COVID testing centres. And you go, oh yeah, of course they are.
Of course, yeah.
And they say, well, and they're open-ended contracts. We got no time scale on them. We don't know when they're coming back in. Sorry. And then you have to put in lots of hours to try and find alternatives, and we have done, and yeah, we held our nerve, and some stuff has come online, and we've been, with the cabins this year and everything else, we've got it all sorted. So, but those things you would never have thought they would have been an issue until you think, even our bar guys, they normally have 2 massive 40-foot refrigerated trucks in the backstage area, obviously keeping everyone's beer cool. They went to their normal suppliers and they went, no, they've all been commandeered by government, and they're all refrigeration trucks for vaccines.
Of course.
Yeah,
Wow.
but they've managed to sort that out as well. So there's been lots of challenges like that, but we've overcome them all, and everything will be on site as it normally is.
Big shout out to Darren Griffiths at this point when we're talking cabins and units. Dazzo,
yeah,
well done, son.
He hooked us up and sorted us out, and in fact, the cabins are going to look fantastic this year, and all the dressing rooms and everything else. So yeah, he's come up trumps. Cheers,
well done, Darren boy.
I'm glad you shared that, because I didn't want to kind of bring it up in case you didn't want to talk about it, but even that is an amazing insight to just something that you would normally do, and it's pretty easy, I assume, on a normal year to kind of go and book that, arrange this. And people just don't realize it's not just the virus, it's everything. There's a knock-on effect, like, you know, there's a knock-on effect to like you said, the porta cabins, to the refrigerators, to everything. You can always bring it back to something, like, you know. So and Darren doesn't take a bad picture as well. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that. He doesn't take a bad picture, does he? Fair play to him.
He does. He's a good lad.
Oh,
that's a corker.
get him.
That's a corker.
That's what we count.
Always sunny up here. It's always sunny. Look at that.
Look at that. I picked the best ones, didn't I, boys?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
No thunder and lightning. There's one that I found which I thought was amazing. Look at that.
First year. Yeah. That's how many people turned up. Yeah. But do you know what? Because as we've mentioned, we are bloody minded, stupid Valley boys, right? Even that first year, we planned it and turned it all around in about a 3-month period, and it was massively overspec. We knew it was massively overspec for the kind of numbers we could expect, having grown out of the club nights that we did. But really wanted to make a statement that it wasn't just what everyone would expect in this area, you know, in the Heads of the Valley area, which would probably have been a flatbed truck and a burger van. No offense to any event that goes on a flatbed truck and a burger van, but that wasn't what we wanted. We wanted to put down a marker. We put a 12-meter stage in and an arena that would have held 1,500 people, and, you know, a couple of hundred people turned up, and that was fine, because we knew that was the first step on a plan to make it what it is now, you know.
A lot, and do you know what? A lot of the first year's attendees ended up being Steelhouse family, the volunteer group.
Wow.
Who then sort of kind of fell in love with it for this, you know, this maverick crazy thing that was happening near to where they lived, and they'd never seen anything like that, or a production like that. Anyway, you know, the flatbed truck comes to mind again, and they just got on board with it. And look, I mean, literally, probably nearly half that crowd now help us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then it comes on to that, you know.
What year was
that then? That's Saxon.
2013,
Well, that's 216, I think, unless Darren's wrong, and 217.
Yeah.
No, it.
And that's then that's 19. Yeah.
Look at that. They keep on coming back to those shots. So
Oh, look at that.
I don't think it's over there.
I could keep that one.
Hey.
No, it's brilliant. That must be lovely as well, because I was there and Shane was as well when we seen you go out and address everybody, which I think is beautiful. You know, to really soak it in and see the reward of all the hard work like you guys put into it. I think it's beautiful. I really, really do. And it's not just that; it's the charity work as well that you've been doing during COVID. Which I think is fantastic, boys. Really, hats off to you. You didn't stop as well. You know, you keep saying about us, but you guys didn't stop. You were always kind of thinking outside the box and how to keep it going, like, you know, and it's magical. It's magical.
Yeah, that stuff. We knew for the last 4 or 5 years, you know, we've done the charity T-shirts and that kind of thing, and the key rings that generate a huge amount of money. And it's just a fantastic thing to be able to do. And we knew that even though we had a fallow year last year, the generosity of the Steelhouse faithful it doesn't stop for anything. So we knew we could call on people to sort of do their bit, and everyone did. You know, we expected to sell, you know, I don't know, a couple of dozen NHS t-shirts last year, and it was overwhelming. We donate over £11,000 to the A&E at Newport, the Royal Gwent. Not A&E, the intensive care unit. Sorry, who have done incredible work, and we're all grateful, hugely grateful for everything that they've done in the last 18 months and forever. You know, we I don't think anyone should ever take the NHS for granted again.
No,
but it was just nice to be able to do a very, on the platform that we've got, to be able to do a very small thing, but knowing full well that everyone would rise to that challenge and contribute, and it was fantastic. And we're doing the same again this year. You know, we got the charity t-shirts and the key rings and all of that will be out, and we've actually got a very special auction item which we'll be unveiling at the 10th anniversary, one of a kind, you know, memento is too small a word for it. It's a fantastic piece that has been designed specifically to auction for the
one of,
and it's going to be incredible. It's being designed and produced by Zeno Jewelry, who are, you know, Ken and Lindsay are great friends of ours, and it's going to be something special. And whoever has deep pockets and can secure themselves that piece of rock and roll memorabilia will be a very lucky person, and hopefully it'll generate and raise a huge amount of money as well for the charities.
Very interesting.
Wow, very intrigued now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Everyone will want one.
For a split second, and I thought it was a night out with Ronnie.
Well, because he said yes, yeah, all right, yeah.
So, talking of next week and all things up here next week, have you boys been practicing hard?
Yes,
We have. It's been beautiful.
That was a bit non-committal.
We have.
Look, my piano's on now. It's on.
Yeah, drums are in the background. No, it's, to be honest, even that has been magical, just to get back in a room together. It's been brilliant, and it was a real nice, it was a lovely rehearsal the other week where it was like, right, Steelhouse set, and we started working out what we're gonna do. Which was bloody hard, because we're lucky that, like you said, we've progressed from the Friday to where we are now, which is phenomenal. But we were still like, oh, do we put that in? Or, well, we don't want to leave that one out, or we need to put that one in. So, yeah, it's exciting. It's really exciting. And trying to create moments as well, because, like, you know, I'm going to flash to it again. Obviously, one of the greatest moments was we debuted the piano at Steelhouse, like, you know, and some people know it, some people don't, like, but it was a first, like you said, heavy metal conga. We were the first to kick that off. But yet again, that was the first time that the piano came out, and it was a real moment. So we always want to make sure that there's something kind of going on that's different, or yeah, that's what I mean. It's, I know. I keep forgetting. I think we're in a bloody Zoom bar, innit? Well, what we're going to do, boys?
Yeah. But you'll see Mike Pence written down there. So, we should have just recorded the US election edition and put that on.
Oh, mate, there was so much good content in that. Honestly, there was so much. There was days. I know, Max, you jumped on a few times, and there'd just be days of like. I don't know, it was just like, it felt like it never ended. It was kind of like you get up and it'd be like, oh, still going. All right, I'll see you in a minute. And then, yeah, we were just following it, having a beer, having a chat. It was bloody brilliant. Like,
it took shift as well. One would go to bed, one would stay up, and then, you know.
Yeah.
So you wake up, you look at your phone. Yeah.
Well, I think
Sky News.
We were on the edge. Oh, that was the best one, wasn't it? What are you watching, Ron? Oh, I'm on Fox. Oh, don't watch Fox. I'm watching Sky News. What are you watching, Shane? I'm watching. What was the one you were?
I think it was BBC. I think I was on
BBC.
Hour,
and then all of a sudden, we worked out it was more exciting to watch different ones because you didn't know. So it was like, what's yours saying? Oh, mine's saying it's fucking brilliant. Like, and the Euros as well. We had a good crack with that. Like, do you boys enjoy that?
Yeah, it's been I only saw about half as many of the matches that I wanted to see, but because we've been up here doing a bit, but
I know. I just realised that. I just realised that as I said it, like we've been excited for the Euros and the tournament, but you guys, this has been you're just so laser-eyed and focused on this that
I'm usually mad for the big tournaments, and I love all that, follow the football as well, and particularly having my boy in the house as well. He's at the right age as well. That the tournaments are fantastic, but we've missed a bit of it this one. It coincided with us coming up here, but there were some great games. Watch the final, watch the Wales games.
I only saw England play once.
Did you?
Saw the result of that one. I'm a bloody jinx for them boys. But
was that the final as well, Mikey?
Yeah, the final. That was it. That's the only one. That's the only England game I saw. Sorry. But
he jinxed it by watching it, eating a pizza and drinking Peroni.
Yeah, I did. Well, what can I say?
A lot of people have been asking about this football match of ours, boys.
Yeah, but you keep ducking us, don't you?
Well, that is not true.
Oh, right. Soon as that's the next on the agenda. Then put it on the agenda. Put it on the spreadsheet. That's the next thing.
Yeah,
that's the next thing.
Well, Max had that exclusive footage of you, doing your training. It all got a bit out of hand. Shane took his ball home. I don't know how you're going to get any proper system in place, frankly.
I don't know. We've been building a squad. We've been building a squad, slowly building a squad. It's getting there now. It's starting to get there. So I think maybe that's the next thing. We'll all sit down and literally put pen to paper because there's so many people who have offered to volunteer or offer their services. I don't want to kind of say it now in case I'm committing them, but
we need two things. We need two things. We need a way and a date. We need that's what we need.
That's what we need.
Right. Obviously, it's been scuppered by everything that's been going on.
Yeah.
We had the idea, and we talked about it originally. That again, it'd be a fantastic opportunity to do something for something really nice to come out of it as well as snapping a few crow's legs. Would be to do something nice and get some people there, get it watched, and hopefully raise a couple of quid as well. Absolutely. So we've got a few venues in mind that have got stands and seating and that kind of thing.
Facilities.
And I think we can make this happen.
And if I get a sheepskin coat out of it, so I can stand on the sidelines pointing, all the better.
He's Big Ron.
English.
You think a full pitch, you Max? You think a full pitch, you?
Well, this is it. We haven't actually established. I'm more than happy to do full 11, but we haven't actually established whether this is 5-a-side, 7-a-side, or the full Monty,
or netball.
I'm more. Oh, don't make it netball. His daughter, world champion.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah.
Ooh, ringer, bringing in the ringers.
Yeah, and we also got to decide what constitutes a Steelhouse team and what constitutes a Crows team.
I think this is where we're going with this. Then we're going to need a few meetings, definitely with some beverages, and we're going to have to iron out all the rules, starting with the venue, the date. How many aside is it? Officially, like territories. All right then. That's at least 4 or 5 pub visits, I reckon.
Oh yeah,
we get that nailed down.
The thrash out.
Yeah, then we can have another pub visit and work out the release date to the press. We're in. We're definitely in. I think it'll be for a great cause, like you said. It'll be a good laugh, but for a really good cause. We can work that one out as well, so the end result, like you said, it gives back and everybody loves it. Some people offered help to try and stream it because they said they might not be able to attend. So that could be another option as well. So you obviously got gated tickets and stream it. And like I said, if Dante wants to do some commentary,
that'd be fantastic. Is is Trevor Francis, commentary.
His Motti.
On his, he can do the full gamers.
Well, he could go through the entire gamut. Let's be fair. He could be, Motti all the way to Frank Bruno.
Absolutely.
And everybody in between.
We will get that penned in. Let's have a little look at this then, boys. So this is where we are.
Yes.
This is Steelhouse Festival 2021. The Darkness, Uriah Heep, and Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons. Incredible bill. And like I said, well done to you for pulling it together,
Yeah, I mean, look at that. There it is. The final lineup 2 years ago. It looked a little bit different, and it's been a bit of a wild ride. But you boys were always on it,
yes,
which is fantastic. We've had to roll with the punches a little bit, or roll with the changes. But we're really super happy with what we got.
Actually, the last two editions, obviously, it was really disappointing that the two Swedish bands we couldn't get those over the line, and they were fantastic, and they held out to the last minute. If Boris had just put them on the green list, it would have been fine, and that's what we were waiting for. And they were prepared to wait, as long as possible as well. But when it turned out that wasn't going to happen, we were then able to put in two bands, and I love the idea as well. It fell into place beautifully. They were two bands that were originally on the lineup, that we originally wanted on the lineup. Unfortunately, Uriah Heep couldn't commit to this year because of their European tour dates and their dates in October in the UK. And Stone Broken couldn't commit to this year because of their date at Download. So, as things panned out, it's not great for their plans, but it worked out beautifully for us because we were able then to kind of circle back to that idea and get those bands on the bill. So, they were always in our minds right from the start for this year. So I love the fact to come back to it.
Yeah, fantastic, guys. Is there anything you want to say to the Crow family, the Steelhouse family? Is there any sort of changes or anything to this festival they need to expect, or is it?
Well, we know that this is the first event of this size on a music basis that's going on in Wales since all this horrendous situation has kicked off, and we have to get back to some kind of semblance of normality. But it is going to be different. We know this is going to be different, and we've asked everyone. We've put the messages out there, for everyone to do their lateral flow tests before they arrive, present those on entry, and then the social distancing side of things, and washing your hands regularly and hand sanitizing and all that kind of stuff will need to be done. But I think this has been 16, 17 months of it, and we've all become very overly familiar with this kind of stuff, unfortunately. But that, notwithstanding those lengths that we have to go to this year, for the most part, we're going to make it as familiar an event as possible. The stage, the arena, all the facilities. The one advantage, there's lots of upgrades this year, partly because of COVID and partly because of just the progression of the festival. More toilets, more cleaning, a bigger sunshade, a wider arena, all those kind of things. More picnic benches. So there's some things we've had to put in because of the COVID regulations. Some things we've added because every year we want to progress. So I think, it'll be different this year, but still very familiar.
It'll be worth it, won't it? I mean, we've just all been away for so long, from organisers to artists to, most importantly, the audience. We've all missed this so much, and I think everybody deserves it and needs it. And we're going to celebrate the return of live music in Wales to the best of our ability. I think we'll have something which is coming together, but we've got a demographic and you know, an audience that are responsible. The way that they leave the campsites shows that, you know, the way that they act and look after each other in other years. You know, I think the same thing will stand this year. Everybody will look out for each other. Everybody will respect what has to happen. And everybody will have a bloody great time.
Yes.
Beautifully put, boys. Mikey, yes, beautifully put, brother. We cannot wait. I know you guys can't wait. Good luck, boys, with all the setup. We are with you 100%. We cannot wait to get up our mountain and enjoy Steelhouse Festival with you, boys.
Brilliant, mate. We look forward to welcoming you again. And then after the festival, I look forward to kicking you.
If you can catch me, son, if you can catch me.
3-1 Steelhouse. 2 goals from us in second half.
Yay. Come on.
Look at that.
You could tell you've been drinking, son.
Look at Mystic Mikey over there. Look at Mystic Mikey. He's giving the old 3-1.
Unbelievable.
3-1, Brooks. Bloody hell.
Boys, thank you so much for joining us. We've
Brilliant.
thoroughly enjoyed that. And yeah, like I said, we'll see you in a couple of days.
Yeah, and Zoom bar soon.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Give a look to
Yes.
the boys. We'll see you soon.
Take care,
Brilliant.
boys.
Ta-da.
Ta-da!
Yeah, boys. That was magical.
Good boys,
Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Like I said, for anybody who is thinking about it, who's just watched this, haven't got your tickets yet, there is a small number of weekend tickets, a very, very small number of weekend tickets. Day tickets are gone. So
Wow.
get onto the site. Get onto the site. Yeah, it still remain for Steelhouse. Book now at www.steelhousefestival.com. Ask in the chat. I'm sure someone will help you anyway. If there's anything else that you want to know, should we bring in the boys, mate?
Sorry, bring in the boys. Bring in the
boys.
Shino. Devo.
Hello, boys.
What's happening, boys?
The boys.
Well, up for
yeah,
this.
I was gonna say, how do you-
again.
I was going to say, how do you feel when you saw those pictures, boys? Yeah, the little tour we had then of the field and the mountain.
Yeah, can't wait.
Aye.
Can't wait.
Good.
Yeah, I was more impressed. I was like, I'm glad they got my memo for my pink dressing room.
And the sunshine as well.
Yeah, I think that was the deal. I think, was it 2019? We played, I did promise the sun would shine for the weekend, which it did.
Yeah.
So my present is my pink dressing room. So, well, and the fish and chips he bought me at Southampton, but there we are.
It's brilliant. No, it got me really buzzed up.
Yeah.
When we did the mic and camera check earlier, the first thing I seen was the background, and then Shane popped as well, and it was just like, what a mate. It was like, you're up a mountain and you boys, oh my god. So, and what a perfect episode for it as well. Like, you know, a nice little tour around, just get everybody buzzed up. And yeah, if there's anything that anybody listening or watching this would like to know, ask the guys, go over to the Steelhouse Arch. There's just loads of people who will help you, like, you know, especially if it's your first time, just don't be afraid to ask. There's loads of people who will help you and make it more enjoyable, like, you know, so
Yeah,
can't wait.
That was happening while we were talking, actually. There was a few people saying about bringing kids and all that, and then some of the Crow family were telling them, yeah, that'll be fine. And so it's great, man. People that have been, don't even worry. If you haven't been before, do not even worry. It'll be a breeze because there'll be someone there you know from our family, Crow family, the Steelhouse family. As Mikey beautifully put, they all look after each other up there. You're going to have the best time. Rain or shine, you're going to have the best time. It's a music festival. Cannot wait.
Should we have some birthdays and shout outs?
Yes. We will start with Jackie Huggett that got in touch and said, can you please wish my daughter, Carly Buckwell, a very happy birthday? It's on Thursday, the 15th of July. She loves you guys. Wishing you a very happy birthday, Carly, from all us Crows and your mum.
Happy birthday!
Louise Mapp, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday from your fiance, Shane Hallett. Happy birthday, Louise.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday, Nick Cunningham. It's your birthday today. And what did he do for his birthday, Ronnie?
What did he do indeed? Look at that.
You only did this. You got to hit the loose if you has.
Well, that's not what's the next line.
Oh, well done. Well done.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Nick. Did it
Happy
hurt?
birthday.
Helen Jenkins, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday, Helen.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And Lucy Evans, you are 30 today. Happy birthday, Lucy.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
They're the birthdays.
Now for a really special giveaway.
Oh,
What's the next lyric? It's lyric time. What's the next line? What's the next line? What's the next line? So it means it's a Steelhouse special this week. Ronnie said earlier all the day tickets are gone. It's only weekend passes, but we have 2 day tickets for Saturday, plus free parking. So if you're umming and what to do on Saturday, a week Saturday, there's 2 tickets for you here available if you can tell us what's the next line. Now, obviously, if you guys got a ticket, it'd be great if you let somebody else win the ticket. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But here we go. So this is for 2 tickets and free parking on the Saturday, day ticket only. Can you really, truly know a person? Can you really, truly know a person? What's the next line? Go.
Well, we're
These
waiting for the what? Go on.
Sorry. These tickets, by the way, this isn't something the Crows have done. This is a member of the Crow family, and I really want to say the name because it's an incredible prize. Thank you so much, but they want to remain anonymous.
Do they?
Yeah, they really do. So, but thank you so much. It's a wonderful gesture. It's one of your Crow family members. So thank you so much. It's a great prize.
Well, while we wait for the answer, let's go over to Dave and find out what's on this week's Crow Radio.
The best music all day long. Crow Radio. Available now via Those Damn Crows Spotify page. Don't forget to click the green heart.
here we are then. I was a bit distracted then. I was seeing people put the... I saw "say it to my face." I thought someone had written "sit on my face" on the side of the screen there. Anyway, moving on. Crow Radio.
David.
This week is we put together a Steelhouse playlist, all the bands who were playing over the weekend. So you can just get amped up for it, listen to all the bands. And it's a pretty good playlist. So here we go. It's a long one, so let's start. Start with us, Sin on Skin. Then it's Desiccated by the Wild Hearts. Then it's Even Up the Score by Wayward Sons. Then it's Screamager, that's the one.
Therapy, exactly.
All right. Then it's Trouble. Bernie Marsden feat David Coverdale. Then it's Animals by Raven Eye. What You Get, Chris Brass Band. Easy Living, Uriah Heep. DNA, Mason Hill. Can You Feel It, Florence Black. New Republic, Empire. Wide Awake, Revival Black. I Don't Love You Anymore, The Choir Boys. Kiss Try to Kill Me, Black Spiders. Spiders, not Spiders. One Way Ticket, The Darkness. Mr. Big Shot, Collateral. Captives, King Creature. Son of a Gun, Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons. Crack My Soul, The Howling Tides. Black Diamonds, Matt Mitchell and the Cold Hearts. And Kiss Me Girl, Hands Off Gretel. So it's a hell of a playlist, that. Yeah, so press your little green heart. There we are. Stuart Charles has reminded us. Paul Yates has reminded us. If you know anyone who's going to Steelhouse and isn't watching the CrowCast, share this with them because they'll want to listen to this. So,
No, I think it's a lovely. That's perfect, mate. It's a great bill, a great playlist. It's going to be perfect, like leading up to Steelhouse as well. I mean, just looking at that bill Let me just grab it by here. 2 seconds. There you go. There it is. You know, so it's a fantastic playlist, like we said, Dave. I'm sure everybody will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Have we got a winner?
We have got a winner.
Wow.
And I feel like there's a lot of people said the right lyric, which was
Feeling my plums.
oh no, I've lost it. Can you really truly know a person? The truth will out in the end. And the winner is Laney Bob. I hope I said that right. Is that right, Laney Bob? Congratulations, Laney Bob. 2 tickets for Saturday plus parking. You lucky thing.
Nice.
Drop us a message and we'll get your address details and everything. And yeah, we'll get those tickets out to you. You coming to Steelhouse?
Yes.
My facts.
Right.
Oh, fucking hell, Dave.
In California and the mountains in various places, there is snow that is pink and it tastes of watermelon.
What?
Watermelon
Yeah, there's
farm?
snow. There's snow in some
Snow is
places
rained on.
that
And it
is
tastes
pink.
of watermelon.
Yeah, and it tastes of watermelon.
Well, somebody had a good diet.
Yeah. Oh, I love watermelon, so I think that's
know
a
where to
trip
find
to
it.
take at some point.
Wow. Fair play.
Tumbleweed. So what I say?
Yeah, I was desperately thinking how to follow it up with. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Basically,
week-
what it is
what
basically
week
what it
did
is.
that
It's
you
caused
do
by
it
an
with?
algae. It's caused by an algae. I think reacts. It's a weird algae. It reacts when it's like compressed, so it turns from green to red when it's compressed because algae's green, isn't it? And I think it gets compressed in the snow as it builds up and turns it red. And the taste of the algae is like watermelon, apparently.
Is it good for you?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Nope.
I don't think it's harmful. So
Can you add it to a cocktail?
now that would be, yeah, that would be an interesting cocktail, wouldn't it?
It would be interesting.
Mm.
The watermelon snow.
Yeah. Oh, here we
Watermelon
go.
snow, also called snow algae, pink snow, red snow, or blood snow, is a phenomenon caused by, can't even say that, a species of green algae containing a secondary red carotenoid pigment.
Let me just help you out with that word. Is Clamininas dinimus. It disappeared. It disappeared. I got set up, man. It's Clamadomonas nivalas.
Nivalas. Nivalas.
The
Clamadomonas
Clamadomonas
and
nivalis. Yeah, that's how you say that bit.
Sounds like an STD to me.
Yeah. It says chlamydia in it.
Watermelon. There we are. Jax is saying watermelon sugar high.
2 points. Watermelon sugar.
Slushy, anyone? That's what I was thinking, Carly. I mean, can you add it to a drink? Can you don't eat yellow snow? Aye.
Yeah. I'm pissing the wind.
Every time I ever mention snow to anyone, right? Everyone always mentions yellow snow.
Yeah.
Every time.
What was snow? Well, it's
Yeah.
the natural go-to, isn't it? Don't eat
It's just the kind of people I hang around with, I think.
Yeah.
Just that kind of.
Well, they eat yellow snow.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Iona.
Those
Iona.
fetish clubs, where those, you get the old yellow snow out.
Iona said it sounds like a Welsh village.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
old Cavalinas Nivalas. Yeah.
What was that?
Cavalinas Nivalas.
You didn't say that. I tell you no.
Oh, I think I did.
Oh man.
Ooh, watermelon juice and peach snaps. That sounds absolutely amazing. That does.
Yeah, it sounds
Frank
actually.
Zappa.
Yeah, Frank Zappa fans. That's an album off. This is a song off Apostrophe, the Frank Zappa album. Don't Eat Yellow Snow.
All right. Yeah.
Bloody good album, man.
Bloody good album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, you have to wait another week for such an exciting fact from Dave.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go. I don't know. That was all right, Dave, but it wasn't one of your best. If you ask me, sorry, I'm just saying it as it is.
Well, it's been 68 weeks.
Yeah, you're going to have some,
Of course.
I know. I mean, it's hard to follow the time warp, like, after last week's. That was brilliant, so...
I'll knuckle down this week. Leads up to next week and see what I can come up with.
Need a knockout. A bang, bang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I thought he was going to when he started like this.
Yeah.
No, it's a bit of a letdown, isn't it? I'll have to consult with my team.
Oh, fantastic.
Have you got another one, Dave? Or
Probably got. I got loads.
I genuinely think he thought that was going to blow people's minds.
Alex Marsh is like another one, Dave.
All right. Here we go.
Go on then. There we are.
Yorkshire has more acres than the Bible has words.
Hang on, why am I getting deja vu? Haven't you said this one?
Yeah, he said that one, didn't he?
No.
Let's have another one anyway.
Oh, was you telling me last week? Oh, I didn't.
I said to you in private, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what you're getting, I'm afraid.
Oh, you have to tune in next week now.
Yeah.
You have to tune in next week. Look at that. Yeah. They're kicking off. No, Dave. No.
So, not my problem. Suck it up, buttercup.
Not my problem. Not my problem.
Absolutely fantastic. Just a reminder, like I said, we got these shows coming up, boys. Next week at the Night Train, and then we've got Steelhouse. Then we are in Buckley, and then there are more tickets available for this now. The graphic says sold out, but Lee came on earlier and said there are a few more tickets left. Don't forget as well to check out our new merch drop, which we were talking about last week. We have got coffee out. It's available in multiple blends. I only think there's only a couple of cups left. Is that right, Shane?
Yes, you'll have to be quick with that.
The hats are flying out, and so are the flags, especially now with the festivals. And Blink of an IPA beer as well. Don't forget you can get your koozie and put it over your can.
And just to let you all know, the flags, they're see-through flags, believe it or not, because that's how they make them these days when you're at a festival. So you can put them up, and you can still see through them and see the people on stage. Blew my mind.
Especially a lot of people were complaining because the flags are made and they used to be really solid, which I didn't know this fact. Did you know, Dave? So basically they used to have solid flags, and obviously they were all over the shop and everybody couldn't see the stage, and they'd all complain. So now they make them slightly see-through so you can see. Isn't that fantastic?
We did not know that, did we? We did not know that. We did not know that. But yeah, if you like all your eggs in one basket, please go and check out www.thosedamncrows.com. All our rescheduled dates, new announcements, everything is in one place, guys. It's one click, and then it can take you anywhere you want to go. If you want to buy the beer, if you want to buy the hot sauce, if you'd like to buy the brand new merch, all in one place, nice and easy. And I think that is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one-liner, shiner.
That's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. 68 weeks, man. 68 weeks of it.
Let's go.
So, I tell you what, boys, I'll make a deal with him. Can we change it when we get 100?
No.
And that's
I'm
one
willing-
zero zero.
Ronnie, it's easy to say no.
I'm willing to do that. I'm willing to do that.
Yeah,
We-
keep
it
you
needs to
occupied
be a-
till 100.
It needs to be an incredible photo, though, doesn't it? To change it out.
But who's
Beat
to
that one.
say that the Magnificent Crow family don't take another spectacular photo of you on the upcoming shows now, and that
Aye.
doesn't get used for the
Well,
next.
I got a contingency plan for that one. I'll hide behind the amps.
Oh, you're going to go Pink Floyd, are you?
Yeah.
But there's going to be so many photos taken of you now, Shiner, because there's a chance of being on CrowCast. Therefore,
Oh, look at that. Get your
All right,
camera.
people. Yeah. All right, people, do your worst. I'm generally, I mean, but if you get a worst, so do not send it in.
Hang on. We got each other. Jim Goldsmith. Can you bring that comment up, please, Ron?
What is it? Sorry, bud.
Jim Goldsmith.
Jim Goldsmith. I got
Bring
it.
that comment up. Yes.
Oh, Jim.
Oh, there we go.
Jim, if I see that, me, he'll be on words.
You could start a pre-order, you know, if the fans are asking, Shine. They're asking for your face on a t-shirt, brother.
Well,
See, they love it.
Be it on their heads.
If that's what the Crow family want, they really want this on a t-shirt, I imagine, is it?
All I gotta say is, what's the fucking matter with you people? Look at the state of me in that photo.
I've seen you in worse states, but Tony.
Yeah, good point.
You're having the time of your life there, Shane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking up at the stars, Dave.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the pointed question. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. We can go on.
love it, but beautiful. There we go. As always, thank you guys for your continued support. We love you all to bits. This has been CrowCast episode 68, and we'll see you next week on CrowCast episode 69. Stay safe, look after each other, and we'll see you at a gig so soon. See you then. I'm not